And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM, these are my adventurers. When last we left, the Children of Neverwinter had finally made the decision to cast off the requests for aid that assailed them from all sides, and had chosen to instead pursue the down Keelhammer to the island of the Corin Archipelago, whence he made his lair. Arriving, you decided that there was no point in sneaking around since you'd likely been seen, and sailed right up to the harbor, walked up to the tavern where he was staying, and unfortunately diplomacy did not prevail, and you are now locked in combat with pirates. It is the top of the round, so...
Have we rolled?
Check. Yes, we've done at least one or two rounds of combat with this.
Yeah.
There. Yes. Okay.
So it's up to me then.
Huh? No.
I thought I let off the round.
No,
Victor
quite the
did.
opposite.
You were
That.
You were the
Oh,
last,
okay,
the
yeah,
last
sorry.
turn last time, and that was the end of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Victor's up.
I can
He
try.
is going to go in for another series of strikes against the pirates that menace him. That is 28 to hit, which hits for 9 points of damage. Second strike. 22 hits for another 6 points of damage. And 21 hits for another 7 points of damage. So a total of 13 on that. Last two attacks. And the down has been banished by your hand. Which is why all the pirates swarmed you, because they were like, grab it, grab it. They said, grab it. And it's not working so far. That will bring us to Finnan, who is going to attack the other batch of pirates. He's going to scoot around using halfling nimbleness, staying basically in the same range of the pirates, and get to a flanking position on the one that Victor is attacking. For advantage, not going to use it. Going for a 20, missed. Okay. 31. And sneak attack. Let's double check how much sneak attack he gets nowadays.
Rain, dice, phone,
Um, $7d6, that's it.
Hey.
Okay.
No.
Back here. Okay, wow, that was a crap roll.
Aw.
only 95.
31 points of damage, plus 9 is 40 points of damage.
Wow.
Against one guy that's already been hurt. And he's not down.
Well, I still have to apply the damage.
Oh,
I
okay.
just calculate it and then I apply it.
Oh, okay. I thought you did that instantaneously.
Only when I can see his levels of HP.
Alright.
And so, with a quick stab up into the mid back, he hits something vital, and the pirate goes down.
Alright.
And because he's not a zombie, they're probably going to stay down.
Oh, good. I sure hope so. I mean, I know, you know, I basically don't like zombies.
There are a few who do. Right. That will bring a bonus action. He's going to spin and attack the one to his left. A 17 just hits for another 14 points of damage.
Wow.
Good for Kevin.
He's looking hurt.
That's a good thing to hear.
Elizabeth's up. Edgar, you're on deck.
Yep.
Elizabeth is going to pile into the one that Finnan just attacked, flanking for bonus or advantage. Not that she needs it, but you know,
Never hurts.
23 is 6. Is 13. Yeah. 24 is 10 for 28 total points of damage that round.
Smoky.
Okay.
Okay. So, because I'm not remembering, do I have my spiritual weapon up and active? I've got it marked off, but I don't know.
I would assume that if you got it marked off, you
Okay.
got it up.
So it's going to.
It was at level 4, I think.
Yep, that's what I remember. Okay, because I've got that marked off and I've got 2 rounds already marked off on that. So, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I had not forgotten it and not erased something. 12 plus 10 is 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, what's 11? Oh, that still works. Okay, so. Ooh, 1. And 7 is 8. Plus 10, so I've got 18 on whoever, let's say whoever's the most injured at this point in time.
Okay. So you crack his skull wide open.
Cool. You're gone. And then I'm going to flambe somebody.
Can you do me a huge favor, Dad? Can you pass me 2 D10s from that?
I'll pass you that.
Nice.
Because you can find them
D12s
quicker.
would be better anyway. Thanks.
And there may be different colors, and you may want certain colors.
Timers. How many rounds is it been in combat so far?
4, 3. We're on. This is the 3rd.
Okay. And for your action?
I'm gonna flambe.
Ah, Flambe. Excellent.
The most injured guy.
What's your save?
Maybe a 21.
Oh.
Oh.
He rolls out of the way.
On you at.
The down is going to take his turn in an extraplanar dimension, just kind of floating in nothingness.
There you
You're quite familiar with this space, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
trying to figure out what. I was never able to do anything in that space.
That's precisely
Oh,
turn,
okay.
yeah.
When you said take his turn, I was like,
floating in
Nothingness,
nothingness
right, yes.
of being banished.
yeah.
The pirates, however, are not banished, and so they are going to retaliate.
How many of them are left?
10. Two of them are going to attack Finn.
And having done so much damage.
You kind of shank one of them to death.
rather appropriately.
20 hits. And 8 misses. Regular strike of okay. 10 points of damage. Uncanny dodge has to 5 for Finnan.
For such a little guy, Finn is extremely effective.
Rogues, man.
He's the only rogue I know. And I'm still
There's a
learning
song
more
in there
about it.
someplace.
If you like, I won't make one.
No. I'm just.
Not on the spot, but
That's 5 points of damage to Finnan. And the other one is going to attack.
good.
Yeah. That's 11 points of damage, 10 points of damage,
Whoa.
and 6 points of damage
Against who?
for Finnan for 27 points of damage total. Did I math that correctly? Wow. 2 more are going to attack Victor. That's enough for 20.
Ooh.
It's a what?
20. What am I doing? That's a D4. Wow. Oh, that's not so bad. That's 6 points of damage to Victor. Second one's going to attack. Natural 1. Nothing happens, but he missed.
Oh shoot, that's what he falls on the sword.
Yeah, they don't tend to do that.
Yeah, I just keep hoping.
Yeah. And 2 are going to attack Elizabeth. Victor is going to use a superior dice before I forget to riposte against one of them. Wow, he's already used 4 of his dice.
Wow.
What are you doing, buddy?
How many
That
does he
doesn't make
have?
sense. He has 5.
How many does he have?
That's what I just said. He has 5.
Oh,
How did he
okay.
do that?
I'm going to say he could not have done that, so I'm going to say he's
Oh.
at 3 right now.
Yeah.
So he's going to make an attack with his superior dice added to the attack. 21 hits for 13 points of damage to a pirate.
Cool.
Okay. So that's good. And the 2 against Elizabeth are going to attack. Reptile Dagger, Elizabeth. Nice. Um, 9 and 8 for 17 points of damage to Elizabeth. Second round from the other one. Yes. Oh, yes. That's a miss. That's a miss. Single rapier hit. 5 points of damage. And then the two on you are going to turn around and go attack Edra. You may get an attack of opportunity on, well, both of them. Well, mind map for a second here. How close were you guys standing together?
I had a disadvantage on something.
How close were you standing to Edra?
I don't know.
Were you within 5 feet of each other?
Probably not. We almost never do that.
Okay. Then you'll get an attack of opportunity against both of them, if you so desire.
Well, of course I do. And this is with or without magic?
Because of your Warcaster feat, you may use something like Shocking Grasp
That's what
to
I was
attack
thinking.
them
I was thinking of
as a
shocking
reaction,
grasp.
as your attack of opportunity.
I'm going to do
No, I'm
shocking-
sorry. You can only get attack against one of them because it's your reaction. You only get one reaction, but you do get to make one attack of opportunity. That was my
We'll
bad.
do shocking grasp. That's what I was going to use
Yes.
in the next thing
Yes.
anyway, and I need to do
D20 roll plus your spell modifier.
which I think is 10, isn't it?
Yes, because mine's 11 for
Yeah,
something that I did.
it's the Tome of
Yeah, the tone.
Deep Thoughts. What'd you get?
14.
Unfortunately, you grab
Yeah.
for him, and as you think you've got a hold of his arm, it turns out you've only got a fistful of his floaty sleeve, and it chars the sleeve, but unfortunately does not impart any shock to him.
I couldn't have thrown some water on the ground and him and grounded him out.
Nope, unfortunately not. They're going to move to completely surround you, so they all have advantage on their attacks now, because they're all at flanking with you.
Oh, nice.
Okay, here we go. First attack. 23.
Go ahead.
Second attack. 23. Not unstoppable if you could pause the ad. Huh.
I'm shooting him so they won't hurt her.
That's a Sager missile. It's not usable. It's anyways. That's 24.
Yeah, me too.
That's a miss. It's like a 9 or
Hallelujah.
something like that.
Thank you.
5. Well then.
How many are attacking her? 4.
4 total.
Okay.
Huh. Oh. That's not good. So the first, I count the first 6 attacks really fast here. Will not hit you,
Correct.
unless that's your armor class.
That is my armor class.
That will hit you.
Hit me, okay.
6. That's a miss. So 4 attacks, one of which was a natural 20. So we're going to count the other 3 attacks, then we'll result in a natural 20. That's 2 guys out of 4. So, and I'll resolve those individually with 3 attacks at a time so I can actually deal correctly. That's 7 points of damage, 7 more points of damage. Uh, 8 points of damage. Okay, this is not as bad as it could have been. The natural 20 was a dagger attack. Which was 6 points of damage, and your weapon flies 4 squares away from you, Hugh, as he disarms you with a natural 20. He carves across your knuckles. It's not a bad hit, but he manages to bind your axe and flicks it out of your hand with the rapier. So the rapier is now 20 feet away from you.
The axis.
The axe is now 20 feet away from you. The rapier is about 20 millimeters away.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that this guy is extremely skilled because the rapier moving the axe is major.
Yeah. Basically, he carved in, caused her to partly lose her grip with a slice across the knuckles, then shoved it down to the forte of the blade and popped it out of her hand. Then the third guy is going to attack you.
No.
Well, it could have been worse. That's 1 hit, a natural 20. 21 will hit you.
Yes, it will.
And 20. Okay, well that happened. So, first attack, natural 20. Nothing, no after effects. So that's 16 points of damage as he jams you in the leg. Second attack is a miss, I believe I said, or was it a hit? Miss?
Okay,
Good.
we had 1 miss out of the 4.
Good. 3. 3 attacks.
Oh, okay, yes. I lost count.
Great. That's 12 points of damage, and he manages to grab a tankard off the table next to him and spews it into your face. You are blinded until the start of your next turn.
Oh, peachy.
I think. Let me check that. Until their next turn, yeah. So
You
attacks
just
again.
opened up your mouth and drank it.
Didn't think that fast. I'll work on it.
Yeah. Final round of attacks. Oh, shoot. How many times have you been hit so far? Do you remember?
I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6? 7?
Yeah,
7?
7.
Okay, I need you to make 7 concentration checks
Oh, yeah, right.
with advantage. Anything over, any point of damage over 20 will get you up above the 10 mark, but I don't think you've had any of those. I don't think you've had any damage over 20 in one attack, right?
No, I have
Okay.
not.
So you have to make DC 10 with all of these at advantage.
Oh, you did. Okay, so it's
You have to make a 10 or higher for your Constitution saving throw at advantage.
16. Can I count
That's
that as a
fine.
1?
You can
But
count
I
that
don't
as
have to
one,
roll
yeah.
that again. 4. So roll that again. 12. 17. That's okay. 12 again.
Roll again for advantage.
Oh my gosh, I got a 1 again. It's done, right?
There's probably something that happens, but you failed that.
Yeah.
Unless your concentration. No, with natural 1, you auto fail.
Yeah.
So you don't need to make any of the other ones. You lose concentration on banishment, and the down pops back into
Hi,
view.
Vidal.
Oh.
So nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's back.
We want to keep him alive.
Yes, we do.
Unless you want to go trying to find out where he hid the key without him alive to tell you.
Would not really
Yeah,
prefer
the
that.
really sad thing is I'm getting tired of being piecemealed by so many people, and I don't really give a rip about the tavern. If he weren't, oh wait a minute, if I do a 6th level, I can sculpt around him.
You can.
But I want him alive.
He'll still take half damage. Or no, he'll let me double check how sculpt spells works. I've always wondered about that. I keep forgetting how exactly it works.
Oh.
I just need to double check something really fast here. No damage if they would normally take half damage on a successful save. Okay. So he'll be fine.
Well,
But,
I mean, do you agree that we want to keep him alive or
We
not?
definitely want to keep him alive.
But I was not. I mean, I'm already burning the tavern down.
It's
Slowly.
on fire. It's
Yeah.
like the fire is slowly spreading. I'm
I-
kind of trying to keep half an ear on that, but
I think that the people that care about the tavern should stop fighting us and be trying to put out the fire. But that's just my feeling.
yeah. Well, the fire is kind of in the middle of the fighting right now, and the people who actually care are currently hiding behind the bar.
Don't blame him.
As soon as the swords came out and the ball of fire materialized, they just went, nope.
It's not
and
my
dropped
turn yet
behind.
anyway. Though.
Right. So the down is back, and that was the last round of attacks against you. You are blinded until the start of your next turn, and now it is your turn.
Yes or no?
Well, just a second.
Right, so
Well, it was the when.
I don't worry about that.
Well,
Oh my
no,
gosh.
you're precise
No,
in
that
your
was
use
I
of the
wrote
language.
that last week.
Okay.
What are you doing, guys?
You need to decide.
I know. I'm trying.
But okay, but
Yeah. He's counting.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Let's see what I actually have.
I will say instant Brazilian wax does not work twice.
What is it?
instant Brazilian wax, you only do it one time?
You can only do it once within a certain number of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Did I already use it?
No, but I'm saying like if you were to, for example, try to stun him with instant Brazilian wax, and it succeeded, you'd be stunned for one round. But if you tried to use it again on him, it would not.
What is hypnotic pattern?
Hypnotic pattern is a fourth or fifth, I think. That third. Okay. That well, let me read you the description here.
Yeah, I didn't have time to write down all the descriptions, and finding them in my list of spells can be rather difficult.
You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within 120 feet. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any act damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
So that means someone else can shake them and get them back. I'm trying to look at the things that taking actually make them. Auto's irresistible dance is a 6th level. I'm not sure I'm going to do a 6th level yet. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I know. I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna roll the sphere first.
Okay.
Whoever's hurt the most.
Alright.
I have to roll to hit. I have to attack first, right?
You have to roll for damage, and
Oh.
don't bother because he rolled a natural 20 to evade.
Oh, wow.
We need to take away his dice. He's rolling too many 20s.
I know.
I believe you.
Don't like it.
I
but
don't
we do
like
believe
it, but I believe you.
Alright. So that was your bonus action. What's your action?
How many people are left?
11, including the down.
And how close are they together?
2 of them are grouped off in one corner with Finnan. 4 of them are surrounding Edra. They moved away from you far enough that you got an attack opportunity on one of them because you guys, in your words, were not within 5 feet of each other. And then Elizabeth and Victor are back to back, about 10 feet closer to where Vidown was. Maybe 15 feet tops, with pirates coming at them from 2 sides.
Fireball's gonna
The down is probably another 5 or 10 feet beyond that. Moving, he was starting to look like he was going to go somewhere, and then he vanished. So he's
Yeah,
back, and he's like,
I can't vanish, unfortunately.
Yeah.
If I use Fireball, the tavern's trash.
probably. At least part of it.
Yeah. What is ABJ protection from? Oh, that's it. The protection from energy.
Abjuration.
Yeah. I think that's something that Edric cast on you, maybe?
And
Yeah.
Feathers to stone,
There is that.
which is 6th level again.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna try hypnotic pattern sounds.
Alright. So where are you putting it?
On him.
On him? Okay.
I can only do
Um,
one person.
No, you can do a 30-foot cube.
Oh, okay.
So if you put a 30-foot cube there, you'll catch Victor, Elizabeth, and 2 of the pirates.
So I've got, it's a level 3, so I can sculpt
No,
around the 2 of
it's
them.
an enchantment, or it's an illusion spell. You can't sculpt illusion spells.
Oh, so I don't
You,
want
catch,
to hit them.
you pop him with hypnotic pattern. You'll pop them as well, and they might or might not make the save.
No, I don't want to do that. I realize that.
Yeah.
What's a geese? That's a level 5, but yeah.
Deus?
The geese,
Yeah. That's what they had on the Crypt Keeper. So it made him bleed out of his nose and ears and eyes when you guys hauled him out of there.
Just a second. What's the thunder wave?
Thunderwave is what you've been using since day 1.
That's the first level. Wow.
You need to decide.
I'm going to. I'm sorry. I'm going to magic missile.
Okay.
I haven't done that.
What are you magic missing?
Well, I'm going to do it at a level 3.
Who are you magic missing?
Who's hurt most?
Okay. The one you tried to smash with the fireball or flaming sphere?
I guess.
Okay. That's who you were aiming at with the
Yeah.
flaming sphere.
Yeah.
To a natural 20 against you, so I figured you would.
But these, I don't. So that's a level.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
D4 plus 5.
Yeah, I'm just counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's go. This one's prettier. And then it's minimum of 5 points of damage.
Minimum of 10.
Oh, yeah.
5d4 plus 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 5 is 16.
Ooh, you looking rough.
Good. And it's just that that's an automatic hit. And it doesn't do any damage to anybody around it.
So this storm of arcane darts come flying out and slam into this wounded pirate, and he kind of almost drops to his knees, but barely catches himself, just kind of coughing up blood. He is very, very badly hurt.
And that was a level
3. Top of the round, we have the Victor. He is going to thrash some pirate booty.
Shoot.
What?
I think I dropped one of your stones.
Oh. That's
But I can't find mine.
21. It's 27 hits. And 14 misses. 12. And 8 is 20 points of damage. Finnan is going to... Yeah. Finnan is going to attack the one in front of him, who is not got any sneak attack on him, unfortunately. But he's still going to try and finish him off. When you magic missile, that's a 21. 12 points of damage, completely eviscerates him. He's going to take the disengage bonus action as his cunning action and move to triangle up with Victor and Elizabeth to try and get sneak attack and stop getting counted on in the corner. So he's going to use a combination of his cunning action, disengage, and halfling nimbleness to kind of run around the guy's knees and blitz over to Victor and Elizabeth.
Awesome.
And he would have gotten an attack of opportunity by the down, but because of disengage, he does not.
Ah, excellent.
How many do we have left?
9 plus 1 is the down. So 10 total, including the down. Elizabeth's up. Edgar, you're on deck.
Yep.
Elizabeth's going to attack. No bonus action. I know, funny money this time. Just straight up because no flanking. That's a 25. 19 does hit. 18 does hit. That's a 15. 13. And 16. For a total of... oh heck, a lot. Carves him up. He's dead, it doesn't matter anymore.
It's just a question of how far the pieces flew.
Pretty much. So she chops him in pieces.
And number 9.
And Edgar, you're up.
And the spiritual weapon. Have you got one that's more hurt than the others?
Yes.
Good. You going after him?
Go for it.
17 plus 10.
27 will hit.
Okay. 5. 6 is 11 plus 10 is 21.
He's looking rough.
No, I like rough. I would prefer dead, but I'll take rough. And then, let me see here. Well, I'm going to magic missile over down.
No, you're not. Oh, yes, you are. I'm sorry. I forgot that you can...
It's a staff.
No, it's a spell, is what I'm going from.
I don't have any more spells running.
What?
It is not.
No, what I'm saying is you used a spell on your bonus action.
Oh,
I don't know if the whole spell cantrip thing
Gotcha.
applies. I don't know if that counts as casting it or using it.
Okay.
typically we've tried to say, since I rediscovered that rule,
Right.
we've tried to say
Yes,
don't,
yes,
like, yes, using it,
Yep.
it's one of those,
Uh-huh.
you know what, no, screw it. We let the wizard use his flaming sphere, go ahead and use magic missiles. Once it's cast, we let him use stuff anyway.
Okay.
So we got
Just
one,
the-
okay, I'm
the-
gonna put it to you two. One or two, the rule is you cannot use a spell on your bonus action or your cantrip, or your main action, and then a cantrip on the other one. So you have to use a spell. If you use a spell on your bonus action, you can't use you have to use a cantrip on your main action. If you use a cantrip on your main action, you can use spell on your main action, on your bonus action, and vice versa.
I'm just not
I've already
sure.
So-
cast the-
With that, either we have you do only cantrips once spiritual weapon is raised, and you have to use cantrips when you're using flaming sphere, or we leave it alone with you using spells and flaming sphere, and you can use spiritual weapon and spells once you've cast it.
Right, not at this, when I first cast it, then I can't, but once it's used, I'm just kind of bouncing it around at this point in time. Is
Right.
that what
So
we
I
just-
don't know.
Okay.
Like, so we can either run it tighter, where you have to use cantrips if you've got flaming sphere up, or we can run it more loosey-goosey, where you can use a spell with spiritual weapon up. Your guys' call.
I have one further question on this though, because
Yes.
she's got a physical object
So
that is throwing the spell.
it's just a holder for the arcane magics. She's still casting. the
Okay,
spell.
I just wasn't sure
True.
if something where you've got an object that casts the spell is the same as
Mhm.
casting the spell.
Actually,
It's just where the energy comes from. We got a certain amount of magic
right.
from the ether, from the weave, I think it's called in Faerun, stored in this wand, just
Okay.
like your staff of defense. So
Mhm.
yes.
So I have to backtrack a little bit. I have to collect my cube. That's probably going to be a full action, right? Because it was knocked out of my hands last
Well,
turn.
it'd be movement, catch some attacks opportunities if you don't use the action to disengage and go get it because it's 20 feet away. Free action to interact with an object is fine. So
Okay.
it'd be once you get there, it's a free action to interact with the object. But I will warn you, you are surrounded. There are 4 pirates surrounding you who will all take a poke at you if you move out of their range. And with the axe 20 feet away, you're going to
That's
move
the-
out of their range.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Okay. Then, oh gosh, maybe I should deal with these morons.
So, with that, you can either decide that you use action cantrip, or once it's up, it doesn't count. What's the general consensus on that?
We've been going once it's up, it doesn't count. I would hate to change the rules in the middle of an encounter.
Okay.
Because the mindset established what she did.
Okay. But, so, I'm not going after the down, I better go after these guys that are surrounding me, most likely.
Unless you don't mind them.
Poking.
I was going to say stabbing you with skewers.
Yeah, I'm a little tired of the skewering. I'm feeling like a kebab, as they say. But I can only attack one of them, right?
It depends on how high you cast that thing. There's no rule that says how many times you can divide the darts, except it says you can divide them among multiple targets. It's just a question of splitting fire. Do you think that you can bring it down with X number of darts? How high have you cast it? How many darts are you dealing with? Blah blah blah. It's the
But I
calculate. You could, in theory, put cast it at high enough level you get 8 darts. I don't know how many. That's like first, second, third, 3, 4, 5,
I get
6,
9
7,
if I
8.
cast at level 7.
So if you how many charges does it have?
6.
Huh?
6.
Okay. So not counting the one that you always hold in reserve.
I'm keeping
Okay,
reserve.
just want to check.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
so
even here.
I'm just saying you could, in theory, just for mathematical purposes, cast it at 6th level,
Yeah.
get 8 darts, and put 2 darts into every one. Mathematically, that is not. If you were dealing with 3 of them instead of 4. You could just launch it at first level and put 1 dart into each of them.
one.
In hypothetical theory here,
Right.
based on the way that Magic Missile is written, you can divide the darts as you please. And
Okay.
as I recall back in the day, Rounder used to throw magic missiles at Sturges
Yes.
and just
Yeah,
1,
yeah,
2,
yeah.
3
Right.
Sturges.
I do remember that.
These
Dead,
guys aren't very squishy.
No.
And do you
So
want-
that's
yeah.
where I'm saying, like, how many do you think will bring one down? Because they haven't. They've been. One of them's been pretty ripped up, but the other 3 look pretty fresh.
My thinking is, if you can reduce the number of people that are going to attack you in their next turn, it might be better than just diminishing a whole bunch of them. But that's just me. And then it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
So you're using magic missiles at max level,
no.
max safe level. 6 charges out of the staff, or out of the wand.
Because how when you said one guy has had some damage,
He's bloodied.
so I think I need max damage. So I would say, well, but I have to be sure he's gone. Yeah, I only use
And you
my-
can, if you don't think all of the darts are going to be needed before the damage is dealt, you can direct more. You can direct the excess, so to speak, at other ones. So you can say, if for example there are 9 darts you're running around with, if you think 7 will deal with him, then you can throw 7 at him, and then throw 2 at someone else.
So why don't I try that?
Okay.
Level 6.
Knock 6 charges off of the wand.
Yep, and so that I'll go 6 at one guy and 2 at another one.
3 at the other one. 9 total darts, right?
Level 6 I only get 8.
Oh, okay.
Level 7 I would get 9, but I'm not going to use my level 7.
You start with 1.
Oh yeah.
Start
You're
with
right.
3.
You're right.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
7.
Am I right?
Yes.
Because that's what I've
Yes.
been doing for a
So
long
8
time.
d4 plus 8, just flat damage.
8d4 plus 8.
But does she need to decide which ones by rolling separately?
Calculate which one you're aiming at with each roll, and just tell me, okay, these are the ones that are going into this guy, these are the ones that are going into this guy, so that I know.
6. I'll do the 6 guy on the guy first, and then I'll do 2 on the other guy. So if I have plus 8 on this, is it plus 6 and 2, or is
Mhm.
it? Okay.
It's each dart deals 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Or plus the 1d4 plus 1, sorry.
This one. Okay. So-
1d4
alright.
plus 1 per dart.
Gotcha.
So,
24 for the one guy,
okay.
and then 7 for the other guy.
Okay. Both of them are still standing.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And it is Vidal's turn.
Go over down.
And he is going to look at you all and go, well, I can tell that our negotiations are not profitable for either of us. I'm sure my associates will see you out. And he's going to take a run at the bar.
Is he close enough to anybody that he has to be disengaged?
He's taking the disengage action as his bonus
No, I
action
mean,
first.
no, what I meant was, is he close enough that any of us get a attack of opportunity because he's leaving a 5-foot space?
Even if he was, which he's not, he took the disengage action as his bonus action.
Okay.
Which means that even if he moves through
Okay.
creature's combat space
I
and leaves
forgot
it,
that.
he will not be able to be attacked.
I was hoping to give Victor, actually I was hoping to give Finney Attack of opportunity, the way things have been going.
Sneak attack doesn't work on attack of opportunities. So he is going to mind map here for a second. Yeah, he's going to action dash, jump behind the bar. Yeah, he's fine. Kind of jump up and roll across the bar, and then he's gone from your sight.
Okay.
And he's gone from any destruction I want to do to the tabernacle.
Probably. Unless he's hiding behind the bar.
But I meant, it's
If he's
30
hiding
feet
behind the
radius.
bar, yeah. Depending on where you put it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired of all these people attacking all of our people, but I
Yeah.
didn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
It's not my turn.
Pirates are going to attack. One of them is going to run after Finnan. Like, quit running, you little spit! And he's going to charge down on Finnan. Get miss. Miss. Miss.
All
So
right.
he's just jabbing and slashing Finnan, and Finnan is just not having any of
Hey,
it.
it's a small target.
He is. And it is getting a little bit smoky in here
I imagine.
from the burning wood. And the two against Finnan are going to, or against Victor are going to attack him. Where'd she go? Hit. Miss. Miss. For 9 points of damage to Victor. Miss. Hit. Miss. Another 9 points of damage. Oh. 2 against Elizabeth. 1 against Elizabeth, sorry. The other one got carved up. Is going to miss. Miss. And miss.
Yay.
And then the 4 around you
Not gonna be heavy.
are going to start
Poking.
skewering you. Yeah. It's a miss. It is a natural 1. Oh. Whoa. Looks like something's going to happen. So as he is attacking you with his dagger, he attempts the Winter Soldier style
Oh yeah.
hand spin, and it acts, and he catches it at the wrong time, and it flicks out of his hand, and winds up.
If you've been sexually assaulted or abused, you are now.
Okay. That was not what I wanted on my channel. Please don't demonetize me. This is an advertisement. His weapon flies 15 feet away. He now has no dagger.
Okay.
And it didn't hit one of his colleagues? Ah. I mean, that would be
well,
the ultimate.
Hugh didn't hit any of us,
Yeah,
so
right,
I have to
right.
extend the same courtesy.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I do. Second guy is going to attack you. He's going to use his movement to, he can use his bonus action to disengage, and his movement to run over to grab his dagger. So there's only 3 of them. 3 of them around you right now.
Okay.
I forgot.
Was,
Oh,
was
shoot.
this?
Oh
Was the,
shoot! No! Oh, blast it! Screw it. We'll say he doesn't have advantage. I forgot about the advantage thing. The other 2 are solidly flanking you though, and they will. Oh no! There were 5 of them. Shoot! Fan of them those attacks. Hang on. Yeah, that's 2 hits.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
9 and 5 points of damage. Second guy is going to attack you. That's really cool too. Oh boy. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That is a miss, 13. And that is a 20.
Okay.
Pierre swing, 9 points of damage. Dagger slash, 5 points of damage. How are you doing? Ah. Third guy. Right? That's a 24. That's a 22. And that's 24.
There you go.
That's oh boy, that's a 12. That's another 12. That's 5. You're unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
Oh boy. One more guy to attack you?
Mm-hmm.
One more guy was left? That was the third round of
That's
attacks?
the third round.
So... I'm not going to do that to you guys. He's going to move over to attack the living rather than skewer the dead for now. If it was anyone else, I would skewer them in a heartbeat, but
Yeah.
it's a cleric. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Yes, you could get back to somewhere like Waterdeep and find a cleric who would cast True Resurrection at that
Oh
point,
yeah,
but
that point, yeah, true.
I'm not going to make you sit out the adventure like that. Wow, these dice.
Yeah, they're kind of like flambe.
He's gonna move over and attack Elizabeth. No, he's gonna attack you. You haven't been attacked.
I was wondering, I was feeling I wasn't going to mention it, but
That's a 25. He is attacking you if you want to put shield up to try and maybe block some of his attacks. I don't know. It's up to you.
I will do that.
Okay. That's another 25. And that's an 18.
The 18 I wouldn't have needed it for, and
But all you know is he's attacking you and
yeah.
the first round of attacks. So
I'm
that
down to one more shield.
is 2 hits for 9 and 9 and 11 points of damage. So
How many
total.
rounds have we had?
This is the fourth. No, this is the fifth.
I
Excuse me.
forgot to wait.
No, this is the fourth.
But
Because
I haven't been
was blind.
attacked before now in this
Yeah.
whole thing, which means I wouldn't have used any of them yet. And I didn't wipe off those when
How many points of damage? I got distracted. How many points of damage did he have?
Total of 20.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want 20.
Well, that's okay.
I didn't want.
7.
I don't want that cat to be jumping down on my stuff right now. But look at that. We don't get what we want, do we, cat? You offspring of the perverse.
Oh, cat.
Okay. I believe that is the end of the pirate's turn, which brings us to you. You have a pirate in melee range with you, and there are pirates all over the place.
Are they all within 30 feet?
I'll say if you're careful, you could probably catch all of them. It'll have to be 5th level or higher to sculpt around the party, unless you don't mind. Like, Finnan has evasion, so you could theoretically leave him to the vagaries
I
of
was
his
thinking of doing-
exceptionally good dice rolls.
Yeah, really.
Because right now he has a +10 on his Dex saves, and if I'm remembering correctly, I don't remember what reliable talent exactly does, but
Fifth
ability
level
check.
is 8, 9, 10. Which is nice because I've got 10. If I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get all you guys out of the way so that I don't try and count the extra 6. Okay. Shoot. 5, 17, 24, 30. Let's count again. Let's do this. And 39, 43.
Nice.
43, you say?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Goblin-Sighting D&D presents A Tale of Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
I like mine better. It's the old game that presents A Tale of Longing. Advertisements. Okay. So, 2 of the pirates are wiped out.
Only?
Yep.
That's sad.
3 of them saved. But all of them got hurt. The one...
How
in
many
front
total
of
pirates are left?
6.
Oh, okay. I thought there were more than that.
Nope. Did you want to smash bonus action?
You mean with my,
Yep.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to hit?
Whoever's lowest.
Okay. I'll
And
make another
that's-
saving throw. There is so much on fire right now.
Well, yeah. But what I wish I had was a water spell that when I'm done I could.
Well, there are spells of control flames or create or control water.
What am I rolling?
2d6.
Nine. Or no, 8.
That's right.
No, I went through dead.
Not dead yet.
I'm bloodthirsty, whatever, but
Well, they did knock Edra unconscious.
that's part of why I went dead. I should
Victor
have
is-
taken. She can't drink a potion, can
Yeah,
she?
for an action you can feed an unconscious player a healing potion. You roll the dice, even though it's an action, because they are unconscious. You're basically pouring it down their gullet, which I know. Don't administer liquids to an unconscious victim. This is an exception because it's arcane healing. It's like
No, I
mojo
was,
juice of the universe.
I was more or less thinking that probably the fireball was the better choice at this point in time to get rid of opponents, but I should have come over and healed you,
27,
which would have moved me in.
9, 26, all three hit for Victor. That's 13. 11, and then 8, and he is dead.
So then there were 5. Plus the guy behind the bar.
Yes.
Or is he included in the 5?
No. Finnan is going to use Halfling Nimbleness to bonus action disengage, run around to Edra. He's within 25 feet of her, and he is going to yank out a potion of greater healing.
I have one superior. Does anyone use it?
See if he's got one. Hang on.
Because I do in my pouch.
Should. I don't know why he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Well, he does now. He's going to pull one out and say, "You'll pay me back later." And he's going to. No, he doesn't have a potion of superior, so he's going to pour a potion of greater down your throat
Okay.
and just ask for the money later.
Okay.
Or just leave him alone because he's the richest. He's one of the richest characters in the game.
Well, what, he can't reach into her pouch and take
He's not going to take the time right now
Oh,
to try and do
okay.
that. He's just going to. He knows where his is.
Right.
Yep, I was just.
Um,
Yeah.
Although, you know what? You're right. He's going to use your superior. That's just simpler. You always use the other guy for trying to kill.
I think they're probably about the same place.
So
too,
knock
because-
off a potion of superior from your inventory. You're going to regain. Six, 10, there it goes. .24 points of healing.
That means you're standing up.
Yes.
Thank you, Finland.
As a free action, he's just going to huck the empty bottle at the.
Oh, I thought he was
The nearest
throwing me.
pirate.
I thought he was throwing me Hugh.
No, he's gonna huck the. You know what? No. No, it's the wrong direction. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
20 feet in the wrong
Yeah,
direction.
that's okay.
Oh wait, you would have had to bonus action dash
Right,
instead,
yes, yeah.
and that just didn't work out. Then
So does he damage the guy when he throws it?
no,
No, just to do it.
he misses, but and it's a free action. You can't do damage on a free action. Elizabeth is going to start carving into her opponent. 16 misses. 17 hits. 19 hits.
Good.
She, I'm really glad she didn't use the spirit. Great weapon master this time, but you know what? Oh well. Next time, like you said. 16. 16 is 32. I keep forgetting that she has great weapon master, and that Victor has shield master.
Yeah.
Victor's shield master feat means he can
Your daughter Jessie loves playing.
Take the attack action, use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with the shield. If you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make. They're subjected to infect fertilizer to make a dexterity saving throw, to take only half damage. You can use your reaction to take no damage if you exceed on the saving throw and opposing your shield between yourself and the source of the effect. So he gets like a once per round evasion effect.
Nice.
He can shove someone, which really, in my opinion, only works if you're trying to impose an attack of opportunity on someone, or like push them into or over something like a cliff or a pit of acid.
Yeah.
Your shield, my Great Weapon Master gets her. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points, oops. You can remember that next time she kills someone. You can make a melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Before you make a melee weapon attack with a heavy weapon you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage. So those are the feats that they took in that last level.
Yeah, yeah.
Then that's her turn. And because she did reduce it to 0, that's rats. Okay. Edra, you're up.
Okay.
The down / the pirates / on your deck.
And I can decide what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think I will. Spiritual weapon, somebody.
Okay.
Whoever's the worst off at the moment. +11 +10. Excuse me, 11 +11 for
22 will hit.
It's 11 10 21.
21 points of damage. All right. And
Somebody down?
the one of the ones near you goes down.
Hallelujah.
Or
Alright.
his chest caved in.
Oh, I'm so sad. And
I mean, spiritual weapon.
That was spiritual.
was
weapon.
spiritual.
That was spiritual weapon.
So I'm gonna fly by one of the other guys standing close to me.
You do have the option to use a spell if you so desire,
Yeah.
because we did hash that out. I'm not saying you have to.
Right.
I'm saying you are at 20 something hit points.
Okay.
Physician heal thyself is an option,
Yeah, actually that would probably be a good idea because they're gonna attack me.
probably.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
so
they will be less inclined to stick you now that you do not have the down banished. They will be probably trying to swarm the fighters under.
Well, I think I
But
probably should.
If you want to either heal yourself or take an offensive spell action, feel free. Alternatively, Sacred Flame is a perfectly viable option. I'm just reminding you
Yeah.
that if you were thinking that was your only option, it's not.
I have not used physician heal myself before. What do I? Is it a
It's Cure Wounds.
cure wounds? Oh, okay.
Or I don't
Physician
heal
one of my
thyself
domain
was the
spells, right? Oh, I see.
it was just the terminology behind
That's
it.
why I was confused. Okay, so cure wounds. I think I'm pretty sure I've used it.
Oh yeah, it's like D8 or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
It's in your prepared spell list.
Yeah, I know it's right here.
Yeah.
It's one of my domain spells.
Yeah.
So that's right. Do I just roll 1d8?
What level are you casting at?
Oh, hey, let's see. Let's cast it at a. What's that cat? Cure wounds is a domain spell. I don't know what level is that.
It starts at first level,
Oh.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, actually, I do remember that.
So Cure Wounds is first level. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So in this case, I think it's your Wisdom modifier. No.
Oh,
it's,
the
it's,
modifier.
it's- the
Wisdom
modifier is your stat
that's
that makes
correct.
your casting happen.
It is mine.
So I think it's Wisdom for you.
It is wisdom.
So it's like +6 or something like that.
It is
Crazy like
plus
that.
6. It is.
So it's d8 plus 6. At higher levels, when you cast the spell using a slot level of second or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each spell slot above first. So right now you're getting a minimum of 7
Right, if I hit
HP
one. Mhm.
at first.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna roll
Maximum of like 15 or something like that.
Right, I think I'm gonna roll it at a level 4.
Okay. You roll 4d8 plus 6.
Plus 6.
All right.
Good thing I had several.
16
So you're up
points
to 30.
better
It's better.
than you were.
Give me some.
Correct? 30 now?
Let me see, 16.
You're at
I
20
was at
something like
24,
that.
so I'm at
24.
40.
Oh, 40, I'm sorry, yeah. I knew it
Um,
was 24.
so that's your turn.
Yes.
The down is nowhere to be seen.
He's still hiding behind the bar, or maybe he's gone.
Nowhere to
We
be
don't
seen,
know.
just
Nowhere
means
to be
nowhere to
seen.
be
If
seen,
you
yeah.
want to go over to the bar and check it out, you can do that on your turn. The pirates.
Is it their turn?
Yes.
It's after me.
You're on deck. One of the pirates is going to run. The one that was attacking Finn.
Mm.
They're going to turn and run. The one attacking you is going to stand and fight.
Oh, how nice is that?
The one attacking Elizabeth is going to turn and run. And the one attacking you is going to turn and run.
Saving on your education should be alright.
They don't want to be fireballed again.
Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more realistic stuff, so I have them making morale checks to see if they're willing to stick around in the face of the fact that they've been cut to pieces. And they roll with disadvantage because Vidal's no longer here.
Because
So
who's no
cheerleader.
longer here?
Vidal is no longer here to cheer them on or something.
Oh.
Encourage them.
So you're there. You had to run. So there's one left.
So that's the guy that's attacking me.
Correct. And he is going to attack you. Okay. That's 23. Wait. No.
Hmm?
You get a plus 5 to your 19, right?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
So the 23 misses. It
Okay.
clanks off
Oh,
the
the
shield.
23 would have missed before then. Sustained damage in the last attack. I thought a 23 was missed, but yeah. That's okay.
That's a 20. No, it was a 25 that was
Okay.
the hits. You got two 25s in a row, and then something else.
Yep.
So that's a 25, speaking of which. Huh. That's a natural 20.
Oh my.
So that's 7 points of damage from the rapier. And
Which makes it. Go on. No, I'm sorry.
7 total damage
Okay.
from the rapier. And for the dagger, which natural 20, is 12 points of damage. And Victor is going to be predictable
Yes.
and run up behind the pirate and attack him. Misses. I'm at advantage. What am I doing? That's unfortunately 20 isn't a hit. 20 is a hit. Advantage second strike. 25. Third strike. 26. So 3 hits. Seven. 6 is 13. 8 is 21. And he is going to use his bonus action, using that stupid Shieldmaster feat that he took, to attempt to shove. Double check on how you shove. in D&D. I know I think it's a strength check. Sorry,
No, that's fine.
I'm not talking to you actually. Go away. You
She
stupid
missed the good.
cat.
She missed the good.
Barely.
Yes, this is true.
I didn't see her go back up. That was the other. You're sneaky.
Shove the creature. An athletics check against the target's athletics or acrobatics check. Okay. So, he's going to make a contested athletics against acrobatics check. Which he utterly fails, so he hits the pirate and it just goes.
I gotta work on practicing that more. It's a new thing.
Finnan is going to run up on his left side. .24 will hit. And I'm not even going to bother rolling because he's dead.
Yay.
That's the last one?
It's the last one in the ring, yes. So,
The last we saw of the what's-he?
Bid down. Talking about the guy in charge.
Yeah, he went behind the bar, but there could be a trapdoor that, for all we know.
could be.
It's whose turn?
You're out of initiative,
Right.
so you
He's
can
still
just kinda,
around. Is he still somebody we worry about?
well, he
Yeah,
has the
knows
key.
Where the key is.
No, I meant and it.
Until you re-interact with him, you will
Okay,
be-
that's
you will
what
not
I
be
was
in
wondering.
Initiative.
So
So you can.
I want to do what would it be? A perception check?
Investigation.
Investigation check.
Okay, make an investigation check. What are you trying to determine with the investigation
Where
check?
he is,
Okay.
and I'm not going to find him. With a investigation, is this the one over here?
No, it's the one in the little there.
There?
In that area. Not the saving throws, the abilities, the long column.
Oh, okay. Yeah, investigation plus 10, so that is 15.
It's pretty obvious he's not behind the bar anymore. So then 15, you do see under a row of casks there is a trapdoor handle you can see in the ground. And over on the other side of the bar there are two, there's a human and a dark elf who are just kind of sitting in the corner with their hands over their heads. Just be like, nope, not my problem, not my problem.
It may have become their problem in terms of answering questions, which
Do you want to interact with them?
I want Elizabeth to. I'm not stupid. I mean, the other thing is, do I have a scrying? And would it work on
Somebody has something scryy, if I
think it
remember
was you,
correctly.
Mike.
I feel like you both have scrying.
Yeah.
If you, I know you learned it. I think you can just take it for a day. I don't know if you still have it available because.
You didn't put it down for this
Yeah,
particular
I don't
encounter.
have it in this list, but I've used it. And I don't
Yeah,
want
because you tried to scry on the crystal ball, and I realized that was not something that could be done.
That's right.
And so then you, or I let either I no, I may have just let you do it because I screwed you on the initial scry. Because I let you try for the crystal ball, which wasn't something you could have done, so I let you redo that on the actual Crypt Keeper. I don't know if you have it learned today.
I did not put it on my list for today.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it per se.
One of you has locate creature.
I have locate
That-
creature. Do you have that?
No.
It's a fourth level spell.
um, 14th degree black belt in clericism.
That's me. And then I'm at second level degree black belt in scrying. So,
So, if you, what do you guys want to do?
you want me to try to locate it?
Well, we need to find him or we need to find the key. And I don't know that we have enough of a description for us to find the key that way. Oh, I thought you were going to tell us something when you went there.
Okay.
Why don't we just go ahead and have me locate creature and see what comes up?
Okay.
How long does that take?
It may take too long.
What are your guys' passive perceptions?
What is a passive perception?
It's your number way down at the bottom of your abilities list.
Here?
It'll be just below that, yeah. There.
There.
Yeah.
I've got an 11 in a box.
Okay.
16?
Okay.
Passive.
I have every single one of these in my staff
it
for
11?
today, except I can't find locate creature. It should be there because it's on the list.
Do we want to try and find out if either of the two people will communicate with Elizabeth and find out where he's likely to be from them? Or is that not really an option?
I mean, it's theoretically an option.
And I could
You might
always...
know which side of the bread is better than
There is that.
Well, I could say, if you don't tell us where he is, do you know what Nether's Disown is?
Make an intimidation check.
I didn't say I was going to do it.
If you do, make an intimidation check.
And, let's see, intimidation. No, I'm not going to make an intimidation check. I am so intimidating that I've got a -1.
Gosh, do you have it in there? I do not have that card.
Yes, I do.
Okay, sorry.
You describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the creature's location as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. A spell can locate one specific creature known to you or the nearest creature of a specific kind, so long as you have seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at least once. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of a polymorph spell, the spell does not locate the creature. It cannot locate a creature with running water at least 10 feet wide, blocks a direct path between you and the creature.
Okay, well, I know what he looks like. I've seen him. It's only been like 12 seconds since he left. And
With
a
your
little
investigation
longer.
check,
Right,
it's been
exactly.
closer to a minute.
Yeah, but so how far can he go in a minute? Can he go 1,000 feet? Let's quick cast this and find out what's going on. So
As you do that, you hear footsteps outside.
Oh no.
So you have a choice. You have about 12 seconds to make a decision. To either stay here and figure out who's running up on the tavern, or drop into the trapdoor and let them deal with the burning tavern alone.
me personally or all of us?
Deal with whomever is coming in. Let whomever is coming into the tavern deal with that burning tavern that is now more or less ablaze behind you. It is getting very, very hard to breathe in here.
My
I think we
question
ought to drop in. I'm sorry.
was that directed at I'm the only
All
one
of you.
making the choice? I think we gotta go regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are starting to run in, and as you run into the trapdoor, you start to hear the voices of the two pirates who left, starting to sound outside, raise an alarm at the smoke pouring out of the tavern.
So they ran into a few.
Quite a few from the sound of it.
Yes. Reinforcements. Okay. Can we jimmy the trapdoor?
Not really.
Okay.
But there's a burning tavern between you and the door. So they're gonna have to at least put out the fire before they can
That's
walk
true.
through it, unless they're fire genasi or something.
Yeah.
So as you go down, you travel perhaps 20 or 30 feet down a ladder, and then you. I don't want to give you the map yet because you don't know what you're looking at, but I'll try to describe it from the map. You come to a door. Plain wood, ironbound,
You go to college.
And that's the only direction we have to go.
or back up into the burning tavern.
Yeah,
That's
I'm-
not
I
an
meant-
option.
Yes.
What I meant was, it's not like you go down the ladder
No.
and there's two
There's
directions.
one tunnel, basically at the base of the tunnel, maybe 10 feet from the tunnel.
Do you want me to find, see if it's a trap, guys?
Wait.
Well, I could do an arcana check, but that's not likely. Well, it may be.
Gotta find if it's something magic.
Yeah.
Did I cast the spell? Or did I not cast the spell? Did I jump before I cast it?
Yeah, you jump before you cast.
Okay.
So you could do
I'm just
that.
trying to make sure whether I should cross out my 4 or not.
Yeah, at this point in time, we've only got one direction to go.
Right.
So casting it yet may not be.
Good point. We'll keep it short. Unless it gets out of our range.
Well, yeah. But we can move the same distance probably as he can now, unless we encounter them. Which is
Never done
likely
anything
to
to not attack us.
Huh?
I've never done anything to not attack us.
But there has to be a thing to do the attack.
But we have to revise it.
Are you waiting for us?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I wanted to make sure that, so we wanna, what do we wanna do with the door?
That's a
That's what I'm
question.
asking. I asked. You said something about an arcana check. I said, do you want me to cast a spell, find traps? And you said, well, how about arcana?
How about we do the traps?
Okay.
I don't have a traps.
How does that work?
Go find traps.
We don't wanna have this big
Action
rock
is
rolling
instantaneous.
towards us.
You sense the presence of any trap within range 120 feet. That within range. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect on you. Consider harmful or undesirable. Would affect you, consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a grip of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. Okay. This spell merely reveals that the trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap with sense.
Okay.
So, it's a divination spell, verbal and somatic.
Okay.
What level?
You do sense, within how far?
120 feet.
You sense 3 traps within 120 feet.
Wow. So.
And you said a general nature of what
Yes.
They are simple traps.
Finnan,
Yeah.
gonna kinda check it out there, my friend?
Okay.
You got the best knowledge of these kinds of things. Just don't have to do anything. Just scope it out and
Yeah.
give us.
You're gonna make a perception check on the
Yeah.
door. Does it tell you a precise location of the trap?
Figured.
both of them. It says an area affected by an area affected. Merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't know the location of each trap, but you do know the
Okay.
general nature of
Okay,
the
so
danger
no.
posed by the trap itself.
He's like, "Oh, looks safe enough to me."
Okay?
And you see the one that's there's got a lock on it.
The door is locked, so he's going to attempt to unlock it.
And hopefully that's not the trap.
Well, I would have sensed a general nature of a door trap, wouldn't I?
Not
That'd be
necessarily.
general.
Simple, complex,
I see.
magic,
Okay.
mechanical. It's a
I
trio
see.
of simple mechanical traps.
I see, okay, okay. So
And
watch the floor fitting.
porch.
And the ceiling and walls.
You said fortunately or
So
unfortunately?
unfortunately, me. So, Finnan takes 15 points of poison damage as a poison needle jabs out of the point above the lock. Thanks to that tattoo, he only takes 15.
I was gonna say, I thought you had some too.
He does. And he just drops to the ground. Just stiffens up and tips over.
For 15 points of damage?
He's not unconscious. He's still
just
breathing.
Paralyzed.
His eyes are open. But he's paralyzed.
Yeah, paralyzed brain. Okay. Can we heal him from that?
Theoretically.
Okay.
Will you have lesser restoration prepared? Do you have it? Correction. Do you have it prepared?
I'm sure it's on the list. Yes, it's part of my domain spells.
Excellent. Lesser restoration should get him out of that in no time. Otherwise, he'll just sit around for 2 minutes.
More of a what?
Otherwise, he'll just sit around for 2 minutes. Lesser restoration. One disease or one condition. Paralyzed is one of the conditions. So
Okay.
second little spell. And he's up again. He's like, I don't like this.
So sorry, buddy.
He points at the thing. That's a trap.
You found it, huh?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. That's
We
one
didn't-
down, 2 to go.
We didn't intend
Yay.
for you to be our canary.
Well, there we go.
Tweet, tweet.
Twitter.
That's got
so-
a future.
What?
Twitter, it's got a future. I hear it.
But that
Not
did
anymore,
open
it's
up
X
the.
now.
But that did open up the
When
door.
Elon Musk bought it, it turned into X.
With Squarespace, you can turn any
I
item.
don't follow the company. I thought it was called Twitter for one
It was
thing.
Twitter for a while, but then a year or two ago, Elon Musk bought it and
Oh.
turned it into X and sacked most of the old admins and big, huge controversy debate.
Okay.
There is a probably a 40-foot hall, about 35 feet down. Let me check. "45-foot hall, probably about 30 feet down. There is a door on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
The hall takes a turn to the left at the end of the hall.
Well, somebody didn't want us to follow. That's clear. Do I? if, if Finn were to work on, is it locked? Is the door locked?
It is not.
Even worse.
That doesn't
Big
mean-
trap.
Actually, we haven't walked down the hall yet, because it could have a deadfall in it, you know, like a trap going in, if you step on a stone.
So we should be very, very careful walking down the hall, looking around.
I've got a staff. If I take the staff and punch where we're gonna walk as we're walking down, the question is, would that trigger the trap in a way that it wouldn't affect any of us? And I suppose what I would say, if I were him, is we'll try.
Make an investigation check. As you advance down the hall, probing with your staff.
I need a nat 20. Nat 20. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I only got 17, and my investigation is plus 10.
So you're at 27?
Yeah.
You do manage to find a bear trap at the corner of the hall where it turns to the left.
Okay, that's 2.
So we can avoid that.
It snaps on your
I was
staff.
gonna say, so
But it won't have broken the crystal, I hope. Oh, good. I definitely don't want to. Whatever happened to my poison stain? Who has that?
I don't know. Because we thought Finning could use it, and then it turned out he couldn't. Because it had to be attuned.
Okay.
Or it was the wrong kind of weapon, or something was wrong with it. Technically, it's still in your inventory. It's just
But-
kind of on your back.
Okay. I was just curious.
So
It's at some point, for example, now that you've burned the last of the
yeah, right.
charges to a reasonable degree, you said you're at one shield
no,
charge,
I meant
and
I
then
have
you
one
burned
left.
another. Yeah, you and then you burned it, didn't you?
No. Actually, this is what I was. We only had 4
Rounds.
rounds, and I wasn't attacked at all during those 4 rounds.
Yeah, you were.
Not 4 times, though, was I? Because
There's a
Yeah,
there
you
was
were.
at least one where everybody else had somebody go after them, and I didn't have anybody attacking me. Because you said that at one point in time, you said that they decided that I needed to be attacked.
Yes.
Because I wasn't attacked in previous round or 2.
You said we were at 5 rounds at one point, and I attacked you for 4 rounds out of 5.
If you attacked me 4, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm down 2. So I don't have any of those left.
Right. Is what I'm saying. What are you looking for?
The red
The one in the binder.
Oh, it was hiding.
Yeah. So, because you said at one point the round before the last one, you said I have 1 left. Then I attacked you again, and you cast
Yeah.
shield again. So I knew you were down to that. So now that you're done with that, if you want to take a short rest to take some hit dice and swap attunements, you can, if you so desire, attune to the spider staff.
And what does the spider staff do?
It deals poison damage on an attack, and it can cast a couple of different fun little dinguses here.
Yeah, I am proficient with quarterstaff.
Correct, and that's why we wound up giving it to you. So the spider staff must be attuned to the staff to gain benefits and casted spells. I don't know if it has to be attuned by a person. I'm going to double check something really fast to see if D&D Beyond or anyone has anything about whether
And I can only be attuned to one of them at a time?
that, yeah. So Spider staff requires attunement, but does not necessarily require attunement by a wizard. So it can be wielded as a quarterstaff. It deals 1d6 extra poison damage on a hit when used to make a weapon staff attack.
They're celebrating a touchdown.
Second.
So there's two reasons to go with that. One, it is in a melee more potent. And B, I would not be tempted to try and do something that I shouldn't with the crystal one and get it to shatter or whatever it does.
It has 10 charges, which are used to fuel the spells within it. Staff in hand, you can use your action to cast one of the following spells from the staff on your class if the spell is on your class's spell list. Spider Climb or Web. No components are required.
Well, I probably won't have them on my thing because I wouldn't have done that beforehand.
Spell list. Class spell list means...
Oh,
Can do it.
okay.
Let me double check to see if wizards have Spider Climb and...
That could be useful in a confined place.
Spider Climb's on your list, and so is Web.
Ooh, cool.
So, as long as you remember, no cast the last charge.
And there's
Which-
10, so
yeah.
I've got 9 that I
Yeah,
can
on the
use.
last charge, if you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff crumbles to dust and is destroyed.
I'm not going to do
So,
that. But I can still hit people with it.
yes. Now, it is not as damaging as Shocking Grasp
Mm-hmm.
at this point, so it's not necessarily something you would want to use for your melee defense. However, casting Spider Climb or Web could have interesting things happen.
I can cast Spider Climb on other people, so I could allow someone to climb up the wall, for instance.
The way Spider Climb works is concentration spell for up to an hour. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down on ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed.
Wow.
So that is an option if you want to take a short rest now, let Vidown get further into his lair, and swap your attunement to the spider staff.
How long is this short rest?
An hour. So if you want to sit here, the room to the right is clear. There's nothing going on in there. If you want to sit in that room for 1 hour and attune to the new staff, get some hit points back.
Yeah. What do you think?
It'd be handy, however, an hour is a long time to
Yeah,
let him
I
go
don't
wandering.
necessarily want him to get away. I'll carry the staff, but I'm not going to attune to it. It'll
Okay.
just be a staff then, right?
It would be, yes.
It doesn't do any poisoning or anything like that. Oh well. Shame I can't attune to both of the staffs. Because then I
That's a
could...
little akin to saying it's a shame there are rules.
What?
I said that's a little akin to saying it's a shame there are rules.
I'm gonna double check something.
It wouldn't work for this one because I didn't do it, but if I could attune to both of them, then
A
that would
creature
be
can be attuned to no more than 3 magic items at a time.
Oh.
How many things are you attuned to right now? You have... I don't remember if the Gauntlets of Overpower require attunement. I can double check on that.
The only objects I have are the gauntlets and 2 staffs.
Gauntlets. Fudge.
we get a card with that on it. Someplace.
Check your stuff. Doesn't specify anything about attunement there.
Okay.
While you wear these gauntlets, your strength becomes 19. Those are what they look like, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
You're
wow.
both wearing those.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So,
Sweet.
I don't know.
Well, I would love to do that the next time, but
Yeah.
I didn't attune myself to it.
Yeah, but just to remember, quick here, just double checking on your wand of magic missiles. I don't know if they require attunement.
I don't have a wand.
No, but she does.
Uh,
Doesn't specify. Spider style, you must be attuned. Magic missiles does not specify. You have to be attuned to that. So, looks like you've got the Staff of Defense as the only thing you're attuned to right now. But you can attune to 2 more things. I don't think you're attuned to anything.
Not that I'm aware of.
Finn is attuned to the Scimitar of Speed, but
Right.
basically everyone else is, except maybe
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth,
maybe
who has the
this-
Circlet of Blasting.
What about the spears? The
Javelins are
jav-
not
Okay.
attuning things. Circlet. Nope. Does not require attunement.
Huh. That's
That I
good.
can find.
But as I said, it is likely that having gotten it, I would have attuned to it, but I didn't specifically say in any of our adventures.
Well, I originally thought that you could only attune to 1 staff at a time. So I kind of hamstrung you on that one.
Okay.
We can, if you like, we can retroactively say that you would have known better than the voice of God, and would have
No,
looked up
I
at the
must-
voice of
I
God.
do
and
not
said-
want to anger the voice
I didn't
of
say you would have
God.
angered the voice of God. I said you would have known better and would have quietly just gone, okay, and then later
Whatever you say.
attuned to it at some point in the year hiatus. You would have figured out that, lo and behold,
Right.
this does not require. This does require attunement, and you can. So I will say that you can be attuned to that if you would like.
I would like to be attuned to it only if I don't
You are
have
attuned
taken
to
out
it.
to do it.
Cool. Great. That would make sense that over
Yeah.
the course of the time.
You are attuned.
Good.
So.
What key? No.
There's celebrating the touchdown. And there's
F sharp.
celebrating the touchdown like you're
Okay.
celebrating yourself.
So. With that, you have you swap your staffs out. They are both attuned, but you carry one at a time. So having used the last reasonably safe charge of your staff of defense, you pull out the black adamantine staff with a spider carved into the top of it. 6 pounds that you have that you can cast Spider Climb for 1 charge or Web for 2.
Okay, web is 2. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And if you strike something with it, it deals 1d6 or 1d8, depending on whether you use it in 1 hand or 2. For you, I'll say you use 1 hand because you have 1 hand free for your spellbook. And then you deal 1d6 bludgeoning plus 1d6 poison,
Cool.
plus your strength modifier to anything you hit. And then you can cast web or
And the gauntlets help that.
yes. So
Where were
We were,
we? We were at the juncture of.
we were looking at the bear trap and disengaged your other staff and put it away.
or the adamantine staff. Fine. Either way, undamaged. I'm assuming you would have swapped it when you dashed down
Makes
the
sense, yeah.
trapdoor because you would have realized, hey, I'm out. So
Yeah, switching phase.
yes. So as you proceed down the tunnel to the left, I'm gonna need either Finnan or someone else to cast an investigation, to do an investigation check.
Where does he get as far as his bonus on that?
I don't know.
I've got a plus 10 on investigation.
Go for it. I do.
Let me check on it. It's investigation now. I may have misled you there. Hang on, it may be a perception check. Let me double check that.
Perception, I've got plus 6.
Perception. Sorry.
Perception. No glasses.
So it's one person can roll with advantage, or 2 people can roll. Is that the way that works?
Yes.
So
What do you
we
have
both
for
have
perception?
plus 6.
No, it's perception, right? It's not investigation. So I've got a plus 5 in perception. What do you have in perception?
Perception plus 6 here.
Then take it. Because you got the better.
What's Finnan's?
Plus 0. That's why he missed the thingy, the needle in the door.
11. So 11 plus 6 is 17.
Okay. You do notice there is that some of the stones are a little bit misaligned and out of pattern in an area in the middle of the hall, and some probing reveals a pit trap with a 1-foot ledge around the edge.
Yeah, I was going to actually just tap all the way down.
So, with that out of the way, there is a door on your left at the end of the hall, and the hallway goes to the right.
Don't like I don't like to leave things behind us that we don't know.
Okay. You want to try the door?
The door is locked? Not locked.
The door is locked.
I'm not sure Finnan's going to be willing to
The door
try
is
it.
not locked.
Oh, sweet.
Well, it was locked, and now it is not locked. The Finnan, having recovered from his situation, has
His boldness.
managed to get it open.
I felt bad asking him, so I wasn't going to ask him to do it.
You know, well, he's the rogue who does this kind of thing.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. So.
It's just how he rolls.
Yes.
Or how he rogues.
You're finding out what's in there for us.
Yeah. There is nothing in there.
Okay. Well, we discovered that.
Would you like to make a correction? There is nothing overtly, obviously hostile in there. Would you like to make an investigation check?
With that,
Might be something.
you've got plus 10 on that time.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Which means small attack. Oh, there, I think it's investigation. Plus 0 investigation.
I will, 19 plus 10.
Okay.
29, I guess. We need to get you a laser.
Eels. You find a wand of color spray.
Is that like the prison spell?
It's like the color spray spell.
That you have, I don't.
No, you should have it.
Oh, I do have color spray.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Have you used it too, haven't you?
Maybe.
No, he talked about using it.
Oh, okay.
It's a level 1.
Okay. So you won't for long then?
I can do it. Can non-wizards use ones?
I use a wand.
What
Wand of
does
magic missiles.
color spray do again? Some
You again.
Just bounces up and down, back and forth, down and up and down.
I will do anything to bug the dungeon master.
You do realize, Kat, that this is not helping. Color spray. The dazzling array of flashing color light springs from your hand, rolled 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Starting with the creature. A 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the end of your next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points. A creature's hit points must be equal to or less than the remaining total for that creature to be affected.
So that's a good way to maybe take some people out of the equation for a while, or for one turn. How long does that, yeah, normally they say it affects them for...
Until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so,
Which means that they will be affected for one of their turns.
yep, okay.
Okay, so I've got that.
Okay.
Does
So
that then take
the
us
hallway
past
is about 45 feet long-ish. Most of the hallways are. And has two doors directly opposite each other, about 20 feet down the hall. Left and right.
Is it time for her to cast her find person spell so that we...
At such point as you want to cast Locate Creature, let me know.
I didn't know whether you would want to do that yet, you know, because... Yeah, our goal is to find Ken. I'm just not sure.
I can cast it.
Well-
I haven't done it up till now.
It's 4th level?
Yes.
I'm not gonna make, you can make that call. when
Well,
you
I mean,
go out.
I think, look, every minute we wait is
It
potentially...
takes one round to cast, one action to cast.
Okay.
6 seconds.
No, but every minute goes by, he's further and further away. And so I think there comes a point where it's not beneficial for us to keep waiting, I don't think. Although we are moving and we've made up quite a bit of ground, I get that. Alright, so I will cast Locate Person.
Okay.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Well, that's canon now. Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. See.
The downy,
Looking-
downy, down. Where's
no.
your frown?
Oh, God, alright.
I'll let you do the Scooby thing as your initial casting, and then
Yes.
You probably have been named.
Did the down.
the down kill hammer.
The down,
Yeah. You can sense the direction to his location. It is ahead and slightly to your left.
Do I have any sense of whether he's moving or...
He is currently moving.
Okay, so...
In directionally, in line of your direction, he is moving to your left.
Up it to the left. Okay. Well, we gotta make tracks here, guys, but quietly as possible.
Make a stealth check, which you guys have not been doing so far, by the way.
Good point.
Oh man, I just walked into a bunch of pots and pans.
Oh, you're kidding me. I made a 20.
I had 4.
Oh, golly.
Oh, it's the average, isn't it? So
It's
between
the number.
us-
It's the number of successes versus the number. Pox upon this chainmail! I need to get it fixed. She rolled a natural 20 and a 9, but she rolls with disadvantage.
Oh no.
For stealth, I get
Oh. Okay.
+2, so my 4 is a 6. Wow.
My nat 20 is giving a +0.
That's 20.
Yeah.
Finnan gets a 25
Oh, yay, Finn.
because of reliable talent.
Right? Reliable rolling, you mean?
Well, no, reliable talent means he can't roll below a 10 on
Yeah.
anything he has proficiency in.
Yeah.
And he did roll a 10, but if he'd rolled any lower, he would have still counted as a 10. He was a +15 to his thingy. Victor rolled 23. So you guys are more or less quiet.
If somebody carries me, then we're okay.
Pretty much. You tripped over your staff. It's a little bit heavier than you're used to, and so it got in your way when you were walking around a corner. But with that, I take it you're not checking any of the.
For now, we've got to hurry.
As you proceed down the hall to the right, there's a door ahead of you. You pass it. As you turn left onto the hall, there's another door ahead of you. The hall goes to the left again. You take a left. There's a door on the left side of the hallway, and it goes right. You take the right. There's a door at the end of the hall. It goes left again. And as you round the corner, you see it opens into a much larger chamber. And as you come into the chamber, you can see the down at the other end. And he's kind of sitting in a chair, just waiting for you guys.
Oh, peachy.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session, as he says, "Well, I see you just couldn't stay away. Welcome to my humble abode." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Everyone, I appreciate you coming along on this slobber knocker of a bar fight. If you enjoyed what you saw, best way to help support the channel is to go over to Nightwalker's Bazaar, the Printify shop link in the description, and buy some merch. If you'd like to help the channel grow, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on post notifications, share it on social media, tell your friends about it, and as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.